Yeah, so anyway, that's it. Yeah, we do like gardening as a family. You know, it's just one of those things, isn't it? You quite like it when you're not out and about.
Yeah.
She's never not out and about, though, is she? Let's be fair.
Well, except when she's gardening, I suppose. But...
Yeah, that's not true, Mum.
Oh, of course it is. You always pretend that you're not doing these things. Why can't you just acknowledge that I'm right?
Oh,
Joanne,
we always get like
always
this.
out.
Look, come on. We were talking about something that we all enjoyed doing.
No,
and
we
all
weren't.
of a sudden
You were, as usual, taking
Sorry,
her
can I
side.
just stop you for a moment? Can I just sort of go back on what just happened? Because I was really curious. I want to check whether I got it right. If I remember rightly, that began with you, Dad, sort of talking about something that the two of you kind of enjoyed doing together, the gardening. Was that right?
Yeah, it was lovely. We were talking about it, and
something happened there. And I noticed that sort of quite quickly, and you're pretty good at this. I see you're kind of expert. You managed to sort of do it straight away. Quite quickly, suddenly you're back in this thing where, in Charlotte, you were quite upset about something. Mum, you then, what was going on there with you?
she wasn't upset. She was having a nice time. You know, we were talking, and I made a joke, didn't I, about when you're not out and about, was what I said, didn't I? And I was like, I was just kind of, it was like a bit of lightness.
Okay. So
and then you weighed in.
So is this the kind of thing that goes on a lot when you're not
All
here?
of the time, yeah.
Exactly like that, actually.
Okay.
Just exactly that.
And Johnny, because Johnny was kind of was quiet with that. Is that what happens with Johnny when this happens elsewhere?
Yeah, Johnny doesn't really say anything at all. To me.
You don't really get a look in, little man, do you, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the way I feel as well.
So
I really mind when he seems to be ganging up with her against me. So it's like they're having a nice time doing something. They're talking about something they do that's nice together.
Just because he's not as uptight as you, Mum. What's all it is?
Charlotte, what do you think your mum does feel like when you and Dad talk about something nice? Like when you talk about the gardening, it's something you enjoy doing together. How do you think Mum feels when the two of you are talking like that?
I think she's just looking for an opportunity to come back with the usual, you're always out, you come back late.
Okay, that's possible. Are there other ideas about how Mum might feel when Dad and Charlotte are sort of talking about something?
Well, I suppose, she might feel a bit left out, but I mean, honestly, she leaves herself out because she comes in and it's like the first thing is an attack instead of, there was no need for that. It was like we were talking about something nice. Why do you have to bring it up every time? So you attack rather than just sort of...
So it's an interesting idea. You're saying that maybe when two of you talk about something nice, Mum maybe feels a bit left out at first, and maybe then because she feels left out, comes in and sort of, in a way, spoils it. Is that how you were describing it? Any other idea? What do you think, Johnny? Because you see this a lot, don't you? It sounds like this goes on all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, quite don't care. Just and feeling left out as well. Just,
but it happens so fast. Like it's like a car crash. It's like one moment, we were rolling along and it was nice, and then. I'm not trying to get at you.
Yes, but
I am getting at you.
I think you are. You see, I think there's a real passive thing going on here where you always want to take the Mr. Nice Guy role. So you end up forcing me in a way to be nastier than I actually am because I'm always the one who's doing the disciplining, telling her off, setting the boundaries. And you don't really mind that in a way because that saves you having to do all that.
No, I can see that. I can see that, and it's not that Charlotte doesn't have to come in at the time, and she doesn't have to do the kind of negotiating and calling us on our mobile. We pay for the mobile, and I agree with that.
But only if you don't have to enforce it.
But no, I agree that I have to improve on that. I do agree with that. I agree with that. But I suppose I'm just kind of. So for your part, what I want you to do is less of this kind of, going in with a punch first, and criticising Charlotte at a time when actually there wasn't any need at that point.
Yeah.
So it sounds, I mean, this car crash that you all get involved in, it sounds like none of you really enjoy it, but you all just find yourself, you end up there as well. Johnny, you know your sister really well. How do you think your sister feels when this car crash explodes?
Yeah, she thinks she's really angry, and because mom doesn't believe her. She wants a sense of freedom, and she feels, even she's doing it right, mom's still angry at her.
Okay.
So she's like, you know, so just...
That's interesting. So she feels angry because she feels like...
But I think, you see, as well, that she feels a bit of power, because what she's really doing is she's getting in between you and I, and you're allowing her to do that all the time.
That's not what I want.
Oh, it must feel quite nice though, doesn't it?
I don't want to see you two arguing. I don't like that.